Come get a look up close. Guaranteed the freshest produce in the market. Run!
We have to hurry.
Tell me, how long has it been since I first came to this island?
You've been here almost 40 years now.
And what the hell have I been doing all this time?
You have been tasked with preserving all of creation.
I get that, but still, how long do I have to keep this up?
Let's say that when you gain the ability to replicate that ocean, your task will finally be complete.
What? So this isn't good enough?
You still need the awareness.
Huh?
You still need the awareness that it belongs to you.
Another 1,000 years, then.
Are you feeling lonely?
I'm bored, that's for sure.
Why not return to the water? You can play with your friends in the sea.
Cut it out. That was a horrible experience. I can't even eat fish anymore. That was another time I tried to fight back against it. No.
What is your dream, Fushi? You know what you want to do, just like I did.
After that, I made a decision. I wasn't going to see anyone anymore. I would live my life as a crab.
Excellent choice. I see that you're going to try acquiring things that would be impossible while in human form.
What the heck is this? Why?
That species of crab had no eyesight. My memory after that becomes hazy. I took on all sorts of forms. The black thing tells me I traveled the ocean for about 2 years. I stayed buddies with this guy the whole time. He was kind to me, even though I couldn't see well. Once I quit being human, I didn't have to think hard about anything. I just picture the foods and scents that I liked, and occasionally I'd have to be on alert. That was it. But if this guy died, I'd be lonely again. And just as I was thinking that, he abandoned me.
The knockers are here.
I immediately remembered again. Pioron and the others. I remembered that I couldn't defeat the knockers by myself.
Wow, these exploding arrows are useful. No way! There are still more knockers! The longer bows seem to work better with Uroy's body.
But then suddenly, I'd be racked with guilt. I hated having to live my life on top of everyone's deaths. But at the same time, I didn't want to lose everyone either. The knockers kept coming. I fought them, defeated them, and ate them. 40 years. I wonder how everyone's doing. Rain and Tanari must be all grown up by now. Stop it. I'm sure they're fine.
Sorry to interrupt your sulking.
Not again. Where are they now?
They've already started rampaging, but not on this island.
Why aren't they coming here?
Maybe they've given up on you. Either they're trying to clear out everyone around you, or they're trying to lure you out.
You mean they're actually attacking people? Take me there.
It's going to take you at least a month to get there. Are you going to fall for their provocations?
Don't give me that. People might die.
It's too late. People are already dying.
Damn it! Those worthless knockers! They're nothing but frickin' cowards! You have to be smarter than they are!
We're going. We're leaving the island.
If that's what you want.
I don't know. Will I be able to make it alone? No, I can't worry about that.
I finally found you, Fushi. Nice to meet you. I'm Hisame. My grandmother Hayase was in your debt.
Grandmother? Hayase's grandchild?
Yes, I've been tasked with leading the Guardians who are here to protect you. That's why I came
Hold
to...
on! How'd you find me?
You won't believe how many places I've looked for you. And I am so excited that I've finally gotten to meet you.
Get away from me!
Gee, you kinda smell pretty bad. There's a whole ocean over there, don't you bathe?
What? Never mind what I smell like.
I'm sorry, but my mother taught me hygiene's important.
Your mother? You mean Hayase's daughter? What happened to Hayase?
Sadly, she passed away before I was born.
Really? Hayase's dead, huh?
I don't know why you're laughing. You were described in my grandmother's autobiography as an extremely kind person who values life above all other things.
She wrote that. Did she also happen to write about how she killed 2 people I deeply cared for?
Yes, it was an appropriate action.
Appropriate action? How old are you anyway?
I'm 9 years old.
You don't understand anything then. You poor kid. The grown-ups have you brainwashed.
Sometimes it's good not to know certain things. It means I get to have brand new moving experiences for the first time in my life. Experiences about what's right and what's wrong. To learn about you and to learn about love.
Okay, yeah, you're right. If that's all, I'll be going. I have to be somewhere.
In that case, I'll go with you. As a guardian, I must protect you at all times from the monsters.
You, a 9-year-old? Don't come to me for help if the thing attacks
Don't
you.
worry, I won't.
Fine, suit yourself then.
I will.
Hey, what's your deal? You're creeping me out, kid. Give me like 5 meters of space.
I apologize. Come eat with us, Fushi. It's delicious.
Thanks, but I'll pass. I have this.
What's that you're eating anyway?
Homemade knocker jerky.
No! Don't eat such a strange thing. Please, have some of this.
No, thank you. I'm going to bed now.
Have a good night's sleep. I've made some tea. Here. There's a hole in your pants. Shall I sew it up? Need help with your hair? Want me to scrub your back?
Good. I'm far enough away. If I go to where the knockers are attacking, I might just attract even more of them. But I might be able to help people if I make good use of Hisame's group. Hisame. She may be Hayase's granddaughter, but she doesn't seem like a threat. What's going on here?
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to sleep next to you.
This pain. Let me see your arm.
What a surprise. So this must be the Knocker's idea of a clever plan.
What? He's been keeping that from me on purpose.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to surprise you or anything. My hand just moved on its own.
Did you try to attack me? Guardian's my ass. I'll cut your arm off.
Don't do that! My grandmother passed this knocker to my mom, and she passed it on to me. It's the very will of the Guardians. It keeps itself alive by drinking my blood. Usually it does what I tell it to do. There. You see? It's okay now.
You can communicate with it?
Not really, but it understands what I'm saying. It understands who I am, and who I came from as well. Don't you see? I am the reincarnation of Hayase.
What?
My grandmother had told my mother that she would be born into my mother's womb. I'm truly sorry I woke you up. I'll go sleep over there.
To think the Knockers and Hayase had come up with such a crazy relationship.
No matter how far you run away, until you crush it, it will keep coming back to you forever.
I don't care. It's for my peace of mind.
Humans. They do come up with some remarkable methods to avoid dying. As long as the will is passed down, their existence is continued.
Cut it out. If you keep it up, you're gonna mess up my mind with all that reincarnation stuff. What the hell is that thing, anyway?
In order to animate an animal, you first need a vessel in the form of flesh, and the Phi to fill it. The moving of Phi from one vessel to another may be what you would call reincarnation.
Hang on. What's Phi?
Phi is the name of the energy that moves a vessel. Throughout the years, many human beings have called it soul and spirit. You can sense it, I'm sure. It becomes noticeable the moment all the sensation coming from a living thing is completely erased and becomes empty. When the vessel breaks, the Phi is then released. It becomes free to do as it wants and go where it pleases, even into another vessel.
So, Piran and Gugu and March and everyone else who died.
They've each gone somewhere of their own will. It wouldn't be surprising if Hayase had died with such strong intent that her Phi would carry into the vessel known as Hisame. However, Hayase's memories were erased, so Hisame would be able to live as an almost entirely different person.
Then, Hisame is Hisame, right? She isn't Hayase.
Right. Does that bother you somehow?
It's not as if she was the one who killed March and Perona, but I don't feel comfortable around her. And it doesn't feel right hating a 9-year-old girl when she's come all this way just to protect me.
I know you were tormented by Hayase for a long time. Your feelings are to be expected. You are experiencing a common human defense mechanism. If you're upset by the current situation, you ought to build up some immunity.
What immunity?
Approach her in just small intervals of time. It'll be painful in the beginning, but you'll soon overcome it. It will be an arduous task because you don't know her very well yet. What do you want to do, Fushi?
He's over there! I was so worried about you. Please don't wander off like that again.
I woke up early so I can make us some boats. The only way to get to the next island is by rowing.
Of course. Thanks for doing that, Fushi. I'm sitting here. Yay, I got one! Let's have it for dinner, Fushi.
No thanks.
But I caught this fish for us.
Hey, Hisame. You should go somewhere to have a doctor get rid of that creepy thing.
What? I told you I don't want to.
You're still so young. You don't need to have someone or something controlling you yet.
I knew you'd be a kind person, just like the book said. You mean over there?
Yeah, he was attacked a month ago.
If you want, I'll go down and take a look for you.
Huh?
You're scared that more knockers are going to show up and attack again, aren't you? I've heard something like that might happen.
You'll do that?
It's part of my job as a guardian, to always provide you with support. You wait for me here, Fushi. I should be back by this evening if I'm quick.
Thanks for doing this.
Of course!
She's late.
Too late. People are already dying.
Shut up.
Hey, you over there. Are you here to check up on the village that was attacked recently?
Well,
Because we are too. It's troubling, isn't it? We're here to give aid to the village, and we've just got some time for a short break.
It turns out that some corpses had emerged from a nearby graveyard. Everyone's evacuated already, though. Only a few villagers remain.
How many people have died?
There are 6 dead, and 33 people have been injured. So tell us, when did you get here?
This morning.
That's very strange. I thought the knockers always arrive when you do, Fushi.
You know who I am?
Of course I recognize the white-haired immortal. You're famous, you know?
We hear rumors about you everywhere.
I had no idea. I've been on my own for a really long time now.
Yeah. There was this silly little girl who kept blabbing on about you all day long, and she told us your story. Those guardians are like your fan club. They go into the city every day to talk about you. I guess they're trying to gain more believers by talking about you. You'd better be careful, though. I'm pretty sure they just want to own you.
I heard that!
Oh my! I was just talking about you!
You better not be bad-mouthing the Guardians. Who are you two, anyway?
We're doctors. We've been treating the wounded in the village since the attack.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I told the village elder about you, and they insist that you use their room. We can all stay there tonight.
Perfect! Let's go grab some dinner together. Thank you so much for treating us to this wonderful meal.
If it'll make you like the Guardians more, I'll provide as much food as you'd like.
Why do you need me to like you? You already have plenty of believers, don't you?
Yes, we've gathered a nation's worth of believers in the past 40 years, but we can always use more. We need even more people to learn about our goals so they will join us one day. The more believers, the better.
I don't know. It looks to me like your organization is simply obsessed with the bragging rights that Fushi belongs only to you.
That's a misunderstanding. This man's been hiding on an island for the past 40 years because of what the Knockers have done. Our duty is to free him from his emotional prison and to give him a place where he feels like he belongs.
Your work so far has involved capturing Fushi twice and being frustrated when he got away both times. Do you want him to feel like he belongs, or that he belongs to you?
You know a lot of the folklore. We didn't capture him, we gave him shelter. All we do is protect Fushi from the unknown, and we also protect the people from him, another unknown. Those two things are the sworn goals of the Guardians.
It looks to me like there haven't been any grown-ups around to take care of you for a very long time.
That kind of talk is completely uncalled for!
If I may, I really don't care about any of this stuff. The past is the past. I don't care about it anymore. Anyway, Doctor, are you able to remove this mass?
That thing is alive, isn't it?
It's amazing that you survived with that, Hisame.
I'm feeling a little bit thirsty.
Shall I make you some tea?
Yes, please. Make enough for the others as well.
Yes.
Hey, Fushi. Have you ever heard about the legendary silver bat?
No.
There were people who ate it long ago, not realizing that it was poisonous. Being the idiot I was, I wanted to try some myself. So I swallowed a little bit of it, like a grain of sand. It made me nauseous and hurt so much, I thought I'd die. But I did it once every 2 days, and eventually it stopped affecting me at all. After that, I ate a larger morsel. Suddenly, I felt like dying again, but I kept eating it for a whole month. Then I ate an entire bat. Once again, I felt like I'd die, but I kept eating one a day for a month.
So I assume you ended up all right.
Western Morning Glory. That's a flavor that takes me back. May I have some more? I became curious about other kinds of poisons, so I tried them out as well. Seed frog, sea keelback, bitter turnips. I've put all kinds of things in my body over the past 40 years.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
The reason I did all that is to remind me of the past. You see, I've been poisoned several times, and I don't plan on being poisoned ever again. Here you are. Thanks a lot. No matter what you try, I'll always recover. This tastes like Bane Lotus tea. In half a minute, you lose your ability to speak, and in a few minutes, you're dead. The Takunaha would often use this poison to kill Yanume. It's been used against me as well. And that's about 30 seconds. I'm still talking.
Seize her immediately!
People who have been poisoned are strong. Whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
Tonari.
Fushi, an ever-changing sphere.
Nice to meet you. I'm Hisame.
Fushi is met by those who want to take him,
Hey, you over there.
along with those who seek to stop them.
People who have been poisoned are strong. Whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
Tonari. Of Jananda.
Here on my shoulder is a 3-taloned owl. I've had it since I was a kid. Its third talon seeps out poison. I've been taking in a little each and every day. I found out later it's similar to the poison of Western morning glories.
You're Tonari, the owl girl. You're in my grandmother's book. Why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be leading the island of Jananda?
My friends are taking care of it for me, since I had some unfinished business here. And now that we've bumped into each other, let me give you a warning. You'd best stop following Fushi around.
I can't. You see, Fushi belongs to us Guardians.
The Guardians, huh? There are many of you in Jananda, too. I figured I'd let them be, so long as they weren't harming Fushi. But if you're with the Knockers, that changes things. You got that? The Knockers are a threat, not just to Fushi, but to you as well.
It would never hurt me! It's my dear friend that's been passed down to me from my mother and my grandmother before that! I know you think this woman is very scary because she's trying to kill you. But don't worry. I'll always protect you.
Don't you see it's taken over your mind? Hold still. I'll take care of it quick. Shit, it's taken root. No, don't fall asleep. Is this really the way I die? Fushi. Fushi. Fushi.
Ah, you're finally awake. I am the elder of this village. I'm grateful to have met you.
What happened last night?
Follow me.
Fushi, you're alive. You made it.
What happened to her?
She was attacked by the knocker in Hisame's left arm while we were knocked out by that poison tea.
But why? Where's Hisame?
The knocker apparently dragged her away. The knockers must have hated her even more than they hate you.
Hey, what's happening to her? She's hurting. You have to do something. Hurry!
Don't give me that look. It's always better to smile.
Drink this.
You're giving her wine? That's all you got?
There really isn't anything I can do for her. The knocker made holes throughout the inside of her body. All she can do is purge the blood that builds up. So at a time like this, I want her to at least enjoy her favorite wine.
Not again. Another person I failed to protect.
It'll be all right, Fushi. I've never felt better in my life.
What can I do?
You think that there's something you can do for this old bag of bones? Maybe you could stay here by my side until I croak?
That's all you need from me?
That's all I need. I heard you've been hiding on an island this whole time. What were you doing for 40 years?
Fighting the knockers, killing them, eating them.
That all?
No, I did more. I'm most comfortable in this form, so I tested how long I could stay in it. I practiced archery and exercise to get stronger, but I never did much to be proud of.
Why didn't you ever leave the island?
Because I didn't want to see people I cared about dying anymore. I was with someone named Pierron for a long time. But then she died. That's when I realized something. I wouldn't have to go through so much misery if I never met anyone else. I don't have the power to stop anyone from dying. I can never save them, even though so many have died because of me.
Are you going to continue living that way, Fushi? All alone and secluded?
If I can.
But you still rushed to the village when you heard it was in danger.
You know what? I think you need people who understand you. Because people like that, they can become your friends.
But I can't take it. I don't want people to sacrifice themselves just so they can help me.
Everyone has people close to them who die. That pain isn't unique to you, I'm afraid.
You're wrong. Everyone else dies, I live, and that goes on forever. The only answer is to live alone. I don't need anyone else.
Hey, so Fushi, I'd like to see all the people you've met. All the ones who've died.
Huh?
Consider it this woman's dying last wish. Please?
All right. Please don't be shocked. The first person I met looked like this. He was really young when I met him. I don't know his name. He died peacefully. He passed away because I didn't do anything.
The next person was named March. She took good care of me when I was absolutely helpless.
Haruna was someone who desperately protected March. Both of them were killed by Hayase.
I met Gugu in Takunaha. He helped by fighting the Knockers for me. But because of that...
Ultimately, I stole Gugu away from his older brother, Shin. Poor Gugu. He had more family.
The boozer, as well as...
You okay, Fushi?
And then, I arrived at Jananda. I was there.
I fought this strong guy named Nando. Nando sacrificed himself to save his younger brother. He was a proud man. That's why I decided I would help the people of Jananda. There were more. Many people risked their lives to fight with me.
Uroi.
Mia. As well as Upa. And also... Sandal. Tonari. They're still alive? They're both still alive!
I'm glad to hear that.
You all right?
Hey, Fushi. About Tonari, what was she like?
Tonari? You want to know about her? At first I thought Tonari was horrible, but she brought friends to fight alongside me.
Would you say she was a meddler?
I'm grateful to her now.
So then, she's not horrible anymore?
She's not.
Fushi, remember the people who are in your life. Keep them alive in your memory. And through them, I hope they'll make you appreciate being alive.
So Fushi, what will you do now?
I haven't decided yet.
I understand. I'm going back home to Jananda to deliver the news. They want to know of her passing. The next time you confront the Guardians, please take on her form when you need to. She'd want that. She built her body for it, to be impervious to poison for your sake.
For my sake? But why? Who are the two of you anyway?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. That was her wish. She said she'd be embarrassed if you found out.
You can't even tell me your names?
I'm afraid not. But I can say that we both love you. And that it's better to fight with a lot of arrows than just one. Your friends didn't live just to make you suffer. I hope one day you can understand that. So long. Oh, Tonari. Poor girl. Where are you now? Are you content with all you've done? She built her body to be impervious to poison for your sake. Take on her form when you need to.
I see now.
People who understand you, they can become your friends.
Better a lot of arrows than just one. People who are friends. Should I be looking for people who understand me? But I don't want to go where there are people.
I have good news about the knockers. They emerged in 2 places beyond your reach.
How is that good news?
You have no excuse to lock yourself away. Wherever you go, the knockers will attack people there.
Why are they attacking other people besides me? Are they trying to destroy the world or something? What are the reasons for doing this?
Who knows? I can only guess that maybe they are jealous of us.
You really don't know anything, do you?
It's not as if I can control the minds of others, nor can I sense what they're thinking about.
But you can control people's bodies, can't you? So then why don't you stop them? Don't you feel anything about this?
If that's how you feel, then I suggest that's what you should do next.
Quit blabbering and help me! The bastard ran away!
Is that you there, Fushi?
Hisame, are you okay?
I came to in this forest. A friend in my arm guided me here to find you. Please tell me, have I done something bad? I don't remember anything.
That thing on your arm.
Needs to be removed permanently.
Please don't! I'm scared! That form frightens me too much!
It's just going to rot off.
I don't care! I've already given my left arm to it!
Stop being ridiculous!
Please understand, there are still things I need to do. Seems this is the end. My body won't hold up much longer. From now on, I will try to avoid being around you.
I'll take you to grown-ups who can look after you.
Follow me.
Fushi.
Take this cloth. Wrap it up.
Thank you, that should help.
We're getting closer to the scent. We'll be there by tomorrow.
No, stay put. Don't fight it.
Tell me, what are you gonna do now?
I'll work to maintain the Guardians.
Maintain?
One day I'll pass my blood to a child. Or rather, I'll pass down Hayase's blood.
I just don't understand.
Since this is the last day I'll see you, there's something I need to say.
Huh?
Hayase had a last wish before she died. A secret goal of her own that she kept separate from the goals of the Guardians. It's something my grandmother, mother, and I all share. Fushi, what I want most of all is to have your child.
You call that a goal?
Yes.
And if you accomplish that, will you finally leave me alone?
Well, I don't know about that, but I think my mother and late grandmother would be content.
The thing is, I don't actually know how children are made.
My mother said all we need to do is sleep together.
That's all it takes? I've slept next to lots of people, but we didn't end up having kids?
I've been told a girl has to be of a certain age to get pregnant. Also, you have to want it badly. Don't worry about it now. My mother said I still have to wait a few years to have a baby. But I'll work hard to bear your child.
Fine then, if that'll make you lose interest in me.
Thank you for hearing me out. I know I can make my family proud.
Tell the thing in your arm we need to talk. That's assuming one day it actually learns to talk.
I'm sure it's listening. Night. Please go to sleep now. Fushi.
We're similar. I guess she needs someone who understands her and will help her too.
Hisame!
Where are you? Hisame!
I found her passed out on the road. She's alive, but her arm's beginning to rot. In order to save her, you need to cut it off quick.
Hisame!
She's unconscious.
Are you even listening?
We can't
You
have her
need to
dying
fix that
now.
thing on her arm. Also, tell her parents something from me. They need to be better to their daughter. Hold it.
I could have killed her anytime I wanted to.
Run!
It may be your child with Hisame who comes next.
It won't because I didn't sleep.
Your reproductive organs do work. You might go to town if you're interested in testing them.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You don't understand. I'm simply suggesting that you visit a city to find companionship.
I guess so. If the knockers are coming no matter what, I may as well go and look for someone who understands me. Let's go. We're off to town.
Let's race! Wait for me!
This money's from another country. No can do, this won't work here.
Okay, buy this.
I'll give you 1 silver coin.
That'll do. Now can I buy that?
That's 3 coins. You'll need to sell me at least 2 more swords.
Here.
Oh.
Delicious new food. Nice. Oh, to sleep on feathers again. Nice. Towns are nice. This is all nice. I decided to come here to look for friends, but that didn't mean I stopped worrying about exposing people to the danger of being around me. There's a trick to dealing with the city. From my experience so far, the knocker showed up if I spent more than 7 days in any one place. The first and second days are usually the safest. But from the 3rd day on, it all becomes pretty risky. Even if I can't see them, they'll often have sown their seeds in rocks and plants. That's why I always leave town, before the 3rd day has a chance to begin. By the 4th day, I'm gone. I never stay too long. It was really only once every half a year or so that I encountered the knockers. But
there are 9 additional victims.
The knockers caused harm where I couldn't reach them. That was my only regret. If only I could coordinate with someone, I could help more people. I need to find new friends soon. I traveled from town to town, acquiring food, books, and tools of all sorts, shapes, and sizes. Animals and insects as well. I needed to remember them to produce them in the future. About 4 months into my travels, I learned that Leigard had died. I wonder if it's by Tonari's side now. I envied Leigard for being able to return to its kin. I didn't make much progress finding friends, even when I found people who might understand me. When I thought about having to watch them die, I couldn't go through with befriending them. What's left after they die is what becomes my friend. We can't come to understand each other. And even if I can talk to them in my head, my deceased friends can only respond back in the words I've already learned and know. These were the only friends I've been willing to make.
Hello, Fushi. I'm Omi, Vice President of the Guardians.
You mean the Guardians still exist?
Yes. We're currently looking for more Guardians to join us all across the continent of Henna. Any city that joins us is taken under our auspices. They show it by raising that flag. It shows they're dedicated and prepared to fight off a knocker invasion. I want you to know that the citizens here will fight alongside you if the knockers attack.
Isn't it an act of betrayal for the knocker that's on your arm? Doesn't it try to resist you?
Sometimes, it seems to be conflicted. But it's different from the knockers that are trying to hurt us. It can be very cooperative.
Are you Hisame's daughter?
Yes. Thank you for taking care of my mother. Don't worry, I'm not your daughter. I was born when my mother was 17 years old. I'm told that you are a kind man who was by my mother's side when she was only 9. She's been dead 6 months. This child in my belly will be born soon enough. The bloodline will continue to be passed down, and this child will be the one to succeed Hayase's will. When the time comes, I hope you'll give us your help.
Well, yeah, sure. Over the years, Hayase's descendants came to see me every now and then.
I'm Ushio, the second successor. It's nice to finally meet you.
Get off!
Hello, Fushi. I'm Chisui, the fourth successor.
One after the other, they showed up. They were a weird, chummy bunch of descendants. But as soon as I took on Tanari's form, they'd quickly get scared and leave, looking disappointed. It was an amusing sight. I slowly started looking forward to them showing up. On the other hand, a sad truth became a reality.
10 knockers have emerged in the mountains to the north, but the Guardians seem to have made quick work of them.
I see. The Guardians were the only ones who had been taking real concrete actions against the knockers.
What have you been reading, Fushi?
Mostly cookbooks and books about needlework.
Large ship architecture, construction guidebook, how to make water. That's a magic book. Are you reading these because you can't make those things?
I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Kahaku, sixth successor of Hayase.
A man?
I'm Kahaku, sixth successor of Hayase.
A man?
Yes. I assume I'm the first male descendant you've met. I apologize for surprising you.
It's fine, don't worry.
Hayase's successors were women. In the past, that had always been the established rule. But my mother died before giving birth to a girl, so succession was left to me.
I see.
Did you not read the stories? My ancestors have all said they wanted you to learn about the love between a man and a woman. Apparently, a novel called Love Lives in the Hypothetical is popular right now. Shall I bring it to you next time? I am not here to try to seduce you, unlike many of my female ancestors whom you've met in the past. I'm only interested in women.
So why are you here?
I came to warn you of danger.
You, Immortal! Surrender yourself! I know you're hiding in here somewhere!
He heeded my warning of your arrival and left.
Where did he go? Tell us! You're one of the Guardians, you damn infidel!
Why don't you take your opinions up with the town lord who welcomed us? Our only interest is in protecting the citizenry.
I'll have you all arrested someday! This isn't over!
It's safe to come out now, Fushi.
Why were those men looking for me? Wanted 1,000 gold pieces for his capture.
It's the work of the Church of Bennett. They are our enemies.
The Church of Bennett?
Some citizens around these parts have been influenced by them, so they see you and the Guardians as heretics.
Including those two guys?
Exactly. They don't believe that you are a holy warrior fighting the knockers. They think you are an evil entity attracting them. At this rate, the citizens who still believe in you will face persecution. I apologize for being unable to help.
Don't apologize.
Fushi, would you ever consider joining us?
Joining?
In our 200 years, we Guardians have fought the knockers. We've saved people and we've gathered followers. But we still can't say we're doing enough to help. Which is why we need you to join us and...
I'm not going to join you. However, if it'll keep someone else from dying for no reason, then I can stick around.
Ever since they were first attacked by the knockers, many of the citizens in that village have become supporters of the Guardians.
So what do you think I should do then?
I think you should show yourself to them.
Is that all?
Oh, it's Fushi! What a huge honor! What a blessing!
Is this a normal reaction to me?
This is good news. By showing yourself to them, then they won't think that the holy man Fushi is nothing but a rumor. It'll help us gather even more supporters.
Please, Fushi. I don't ask for help for me, but for my son. He was taken away for carving this likeness of you.
What can I do?
I just need to pay them the ransom, but I don't have that much money.
How much money do you need?
It's a miracle. Thank you so much, Fushi. You're truly amazing.
Get out of here, fake holy man!
Get lost! Go back to your layer of demons!
Are you hurt? No, but now I can cook eggs whenever I want.
That's him! He's worth gold!
I'll take care of this. Know your place. You aren't worthy.
He's a monster! Let's go!
Your arm, you sure you wanted them to see it?
I am not ashamed of having it. I'm someone who serves you. We're not out of danger yet. I think we should disguise ourselves.
All that's happened is I got hit by an egg, and it doesn't matter to me if I get caught or not.
It does matter! We can't have our Fushi taken by someone... I mean, we can't let you be captured if we're to help the people in town.
Oh, fine.
This disguise should work.
Yeah, but won't you have a hard time getting around as an old woman?
You're right, my back's already hurting.
Maybe you'd be better off being someone young.
Does this look more appropriate?
A girl in a dress would stand out. You need someone who blends in a little better.
Let's go with this then. This should work.
I don't think so. She's very well known to us.
So what? Why should that matter?
People have seen me like this many times. What do you think of this, Kahaku?
Yes, that form. You should go with that form. I'll have someone bring you a Haori later.
Uh-huh.
Fushi, are you awake? Hope you slept well. We go to the cargo region in the south today.
Okay.
There's a puddle. I don't want you to step in it. I've prepared a horse for you to ride.
I'm good. I don't need it. Use the horse to take the injured home instead.
Please take the horse. The cargo region is over 50 ri away.
Now that I think about it, there's no need for me to travel in human form. I can be a dog, a mole, or a bird.
A dog. Joan, thank you for waiting. Is something the matter?
No, just isn't that the flag of Jananda?
Yes, it is. Good eye. That symbol was carved into the hands of the people who lived there. The 3 swords represent the Church of Monjo, the Church of Bennett, and the Church of Zumla. It expresses the hope that one day, the 3 warring factions can finally become one.
The hope.
According to my ancestor Hayase's biography, you were the one who brought change to Jananda. The flag symbolizes the desire to carry on that history, the one you created, after you brought change. This region is quite friendly to us. We've decided to deploy 3 guardians here to prepare for the knockers. Joan?
Kahaku and the Guardians aren't bad people, but I don't know if this is what I should be doing.
Do what you want to do.
What I'm really dying to do at this very moment is to meet people. People who understand me. I want to meet friends. These people, though, are they my friends?
Look out!
Yippee! Time to tell Mommy! Are you utterly terrified and surprised?
What's the big idea?
What is your big idea, Fushi? How dare you speak to me like that?
You're crazy! This person's not Fushi!
Lies! I see right through you!
What makes you so sure?
Just a hunch!
Just a hunch, huh? Who are you?
It seems you really want to know more about me. Very well, I'll tell you exactly who I am. I am Prince of Euralis, Prince Bonshi Nicoli La Tasty Peach of Euralis.
Your name is really Prince Bonshi Nicoli La Tasty Peach of Euralis?
I'm sure you're completely terrified, mortified, and stupefied by all this way just to capture you. And I've done just that. Do you know what that means?
Uh-huh. Why don't you tell me what it means?
I'm sorry. Don't come
See?
near me.
Fushi would never be controlled by the cowardly likes of you.
Wow. Are all of these soldiers yours?
Scared yet? Now's your chance to apologize. Shoo! Please, no!
What's wrong with him?
Don't worry, sir. We're right here.
I'm sorry. Our dear Bond has these emotional episodes every now and then.
So I see. That must be rough. Hey, what will you do to me? If I allow you to capture me, I mean.
No, Fushi! You mustn't be captured!
What, you ask? I'll lock you up, of course.
For how long?
I don't know. Daddy decides. Most of the important people hate you, so they'll probably just execute you.
But I can't be killed.
Right. In that case, they'll execute the Guardians instead.
Nope. The Guardians aren't trying to make people suffer like you are. They're the opposite of you.
Fushi.
I'm not going to let you capture me. Not if you're going to mess around with the Guardians.
Let me think. Huh? Hey, wait. Yeah, I got an idea. Chill out for a second and I'll decide. Oh, shoo! Go away! Whatever! Yeah, just come with me by yourself then.
No, don't. Please take us with you for protection.
Quiet. If you come, don't blame me. If Daddy hurts you.
I don't care.
Let's take them with us, sir. We'll receive credit for capturing them both.
Toads! All right, everyone's coming with us. Fushi, mind your manners now. I captured Fushi by myself!
Well done, officer! Well done!
Why did you allow yourself to be captured?
Look at all these people serving him. If we make allies, they might come in handy for fighting knockers.
We don't need them. The Guardians already have plenty of supporters.
That's true, but most of them are civilians, though.
That doesn't make any difference. Our faith protects us much better than any armor can protect them.
So many years. How long do I have to keep fighting the knockers? Are they going to keep being born? And if they are, will there just be more and more victims as the years keep passing?
Mommy? Daddy? I caught Fushi. I deserve lots of praise from you. Now fly!
Mommy! Daddy! Praise me!
Well, well, where's the immortal Fushi?
She's resting alone in her room. Please, let her sleep. I don't want you waking her up just so she can eat this disgusting food.
Watch your tongue, Yarame! I'm destined to become king one day.
My apologies, but you'll never be my king.
I'm telling Daddy you said that when we get back to the castle.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Tell me, Black One, how many people were killed by the knockers around the world while I was somewhere else?
13,036 people were killed.
That's way more than all the precious people that I've met. It's far too many people.
It's not that many compared to the number of people who have died in natural disasters throughout the centuries.
All those people dying! Where was I? This whole journey is hopeless! What's the point in me being here? I can't help them.
Why are you immortal? Why are you so weird? Why can you change into so many forms? Why such gifts? Why do you have so much? Why are you so special? It's so you can give yourself and your gifts to the people around you. At least that's the reason I would have told you, if I were an old friend of yours.
What's wrong with you anyway? How would you know the reason I'm here?
Shoo! And what makes you think I wouldn't know? Shoo! What's your problem? Don't look so pale and sickly. Please don't croak before we get to the castle, or I'll be sad. And I won't get any praise.
Never mind me. You'd better make sure the knockers don't kill you before you make it home to Daddy.
You'd best watch your tongue before losing it, White One, or I'll keep your reward.
Reward?
If you'll give to me, I'll give to you. I'll give you anything your little immortal heart desires, for I am the Prince of Euralis. The Prince of Euralis Kingdom, Bonshin Nicoli La Tasty Peach Euralis. I know all there is. Everything about you.
Look this way! Well done, sir!
He's made his triumphant return!
Well done!
Look at all these people! Daddy must have gotten my message. He invited them all for me.
Not, sir!
Place sir! A word!
Just what will you do now with the immortal?
I haven't decided yet, but I'll take appropriate action. I'll let you all know more in the next issue of Bonshin Weekly. Bye-bye. Home sweet home. I have a suggestion. Go back to being a woman, Fushi. Very nice. They'll like you much better like this.
Get your hands off her now!
What are you planning to do with us?
All in good time. First, let's introduce you to Daddy.
Fantastic, my son! Well done!
Daddy! Thank you, Daddy. So now do you accept me as the next king?
Oh, Bon, my son. That is that. This is this.
Anyway, let's hold a welcome ceremony, can we, Daddy? Please? Now, Fushi, let's get you out of those dumpy clothes once and for all. Fashionistas!
Hey!
Fushi! What are you doing to her? Don't you dare do anything to her, or you'll answer to me!
Oh, goody, 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 good! Now put this Yaname in my kid brother's clothes and let him wear my cologne so it'll mask that guardian stench.
Are you Fushi?
Allow me to introduce you. This is my sister Pokoa and my snotty little brother Torta.
Nice to meet you.
But what happened? I heard you were a boy. I like boys. Maybe I was just hoping you were one.
Just sit down already, Pokoa.
Wow.
So tell me, what are you going to do with this holy person?
She's important. We have to do something with her. I mean, don't we?
You aren't going to punish her too harshly, are you, Father?
Whatever you do, Daddy, do it quickly. My weekly readers want to know. What's it gonna be?
As I'm sure you're well aware, Fushi is under the auspices of the Guardians. It even says so in the oldest book, a biography of my ancestor Hayase. Before you do anything, please consult with me first.
Yes, of course. I know. I heard everything about the Guardians a very long time ago.
It said in Sandal, the physician's book, that she was originally an orb.
I don't remember it myself, but apparently so.
Is there really a dark figure called the Black One?
Yes, there is.
I hear that Tonari's diary was discovered recently and it was put up for auction.
Tonari's diary?
It said that the book is considered an authoritative source. Have you read it yet?
Of course I have. It regards the Guardians quite favorably, much more so when compared to Dr. Sandal's book.
Why'd this diary turn up now? The real one was burned with her body.
I heard that you preferred to take on Tonari's form more than any other. Someone must have taken it from you when you pretended to be her.
The only time I've ever taken on Tonari's form is in front of you, Guardians, to keep you in line.
Excuse me, but I don't know much of the past.
You must have stolen it. My eyes are open now.
Fushi.
Tonari didn't write her diary for your enjoyment.
Where are you going? It's rude to leave the dinner table.
Fushi!
Hold it right there! Sheesh, Fushi. You want to learn to relax a little. Chill out and heal your mind. That's a good little mole.
I apologize, Prince Bon. I was the one who upset Fushi in the first place. But I have a proposal. As a reward for coming here, could you offer Fushi an army to command?
An army? For Fushi? For what purpose?
To resist the Knockers. She wants to save as many people as she can.
You're so very kind, Fushi. I think I've decided that I like you.
Huh? I am Supreme Pontiff Silera of the Church of Bennett. I've come to take Fushi from you.
I haven't heard about this, Daddy.
I haven't either.
I'm told that you've captured this heretic for our sake and the protection of all. Tell me, where is he?
What was that? Tell me who you people are once again.
Supreme Pontiff Silera of the Church of Bennett.
I'm Bonchi Nicoli La Tasty Peach Euralis. I was the one who caught Fushi, and I'm not about to let you take my glory. As the future king of Euralis, I must firmly insist that you all leave this kingdom immediately.
Very well, then. We'll be back in the future.
You need not come back here ever again.
Anshin, about my successor. You know I haven't changed my mind about Torta becoming king.
Yes, I know, Daddy. But I'll work really hard to make you finally accept me. Like the great deeds I'm about to accomplish. antics. You can sleep in here tonight. Today was a good day. Hold it!
Damn it, that hurt!
I caught you again! Why run away? Do you hate it here? Or are you worried the knockers will come and get you?
All of the above.
Well, if that's what's bothering you, maybe I can help. I'll think about giving you an army, and as a bonus, I'll fight off some knockers by your side.
That's what I was hoping at first. But now, I realize...
Realize what? He wondered.
You see, I'm afraid of losing many precious people. Those I've met up until now while trying to fight off the knockers are all gone. Dead. But still, there's more I can lose. I don't want to sacrifice people I know now who are alive just for helping me fight. I've made up my mind. The next time someone important to me is killed by the knockers, I'm going to...
What will you do? Please tell me your secret.
I can't. He watches everything.
Who's watching? Huh? Just say it, Fushi. You won't know unless you say it out loud. There are some things you don't know until you say them. Is someone evil watching you?
The next time someone important to me is killed in front of me by the knockers, I'm going to quit everything. All of this. I'm going to give my entire body to the knockers. I'm going to end their attack for good.
It's very unfortunate for you, Fushi. Even if you lose every last bit of your current being, you'll only be forced to restart from nothing again. Is that what you want?
I don't care.
Look, Fushi. I, Bonshin of Euralis, will provide you with a new world to protect. Please wait till after to decide whether or not you're giving up.
The winner of this week's Best Bonest Award goes to... our Prince, Bonshin Nicoli La Tasty Peachy Euralis! Accolades rain down upon him for the capture of the immortal!
I've always believed in Prince Bon!
He's even steamier than before!
Good morning, Fushi. Did you sleep well? Have you worked out your problems?
No, not yet.
Still struggling, I see. Well, been there myself. I totally get it.
However, I had thought about staying here with you for a while.
Mind blown!
Except then the knockers would probably come around, which is why I'm afraid I have to leave here tonight.
Knockers? Just let little old me take care of those nasty creatures.
They pop out of the ground with no advanced warning. You can't fight them alone. You can barely beat them with explosives.
Tut, tut, tut. Nothing to worry about. I've already planted bombs all over this castle in case they decide to attack. It'll be instant kablooey!
No, don't! That'll only make it worse.
Well, of course I was kidding.
Let's go, Kahaku. Bon, be well.
I'm begging you not to go! If you leave now, I'll have caught you for nothing! Oh, please, I need you to be by my side, just until my father declares me king!
How dare you touch the immortal one!
Get off her right now!
I never heard anything about you becoming king, but that is really not my problem.
Surely your superpowers will come in handy! If you're leaving here, then I'm definitely coming with you! And so, my loyal subjects, I have decided to accompany Fushi on a mission of the utmost importance.
We understand.
Tell me, Big Bro, is it true that you're leaving the castle again?
But you just got home.
Please don't be sad, my adolescent siblings. Your big brother's just going on a quick little trip to protect the kingdom's people from the knockers.
You'll have to deal with the Church of Bennett. I suspect they'll have something to say about you traveling with the Guardians.
One doesn't care about the Church of Bennett when one's name is Prince Bon.
What are you planning to tell the masses about your little trip? They all believe that you're a hero who defeated the evil immortal Fushi single-handedly.
I'm simply going to tell them the truth. I'll explain everything to them, and then I'll tell them that I'll be cooperating with Fushi from now on. Hey! What's wrong? Were you that disgusted by me saying that I'd go with you?
No. I just thought I should stay away from the castle until we're ready to set out.
So that's what it was? But you're going to sleep out here? You'll catch pneumonia. I'll build you a wall. Builderistas, report immediately.
It's fine. I can make my own if I want. There we go.
In what way are these weeds a wall? It'll get blown away by the wind.
Fine. Something heavier then, like rocks.
Oh, I thought you'd just make an entire house like bam, there it is. I guess not, huh?
I can't do that yet. Only parts so far.
I'll help you.
Oh,
What other kinds of things can't you make?
I can't make plain water or fire by itself. Or anything that's extremely bigger than me. Also, anything I've never seen before.
And can you make living things?
No, I can't. Dead crab.
Oh. So what would you say your job is right now, then? Simply to gather everything you need? What happens to you after you've accomplished your task?
I've never thought about that, actually.
Hey, Black One! Once you finish using Fushi, what reward will you give to him?
I will grant him his freedom.
He says he'll grant me freedom.
Thank you for your quick response, our ever-intriguing Mr. Black. My name is Bonchi Nicoli La Tasty Peach Uralis. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
He's over in the other direction.
I'm surprised you have so much trust for someone who talks like that. Vague words like freedom. Or is it because you aren't able to trust him that you look so dead inside? Why don't we just forget about work for a while? There's going to be a parade for us the day after tomorrow before we leave. I need you to train your facial muscles so you can have a smile plastered on your face by then. In the meantime, why not make a friend or two? Do you happen to have a lover? Get one! By royal order of Prince Bon!
Okay.
Good girl. Well, I'll be on my way now. And don't try to run. Anywhere you go, wherever you try to hide, I'll always come and catch you. You best remember that.
Oh, thanks for the crab.
Make some friends. Find a lover. I know what those words mean, but I don't really understand them.
Good morning, Fushi. It's a present from Bro. Pick whichever one you like.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, but if I want, I can just become a horse. I don't need one to ride.
It's Big Brobo's orders, though. Disobey him and he'll get you.
Okay, but I can't choose.
The females are a lot gentler than the male ones.
Which one do you think? Maybe a horse that could wind up being my friend?
Are you looking for someone to be your friend, Fushi?
Bon told me to make a friend. Or two. Ow! What's your problem? Bad horsey!
Oh, wow. Did we always have such a beautiful horsey in our stables? Hey, why don't you choose this one? It seems like the perfect horse for you.
What's wrong?
I was on my way to check up on Fushi, but it's stinky around here, so I was holding my nose and then suddenly... My precious handkerchief! It landed right in the middle of the dirty cesspit!
You nasty!
I'll go get it for you.
No, you'll sully your dress! I'll write about this in the next Bonshin Weekly Letters to the Editor section.
I'll go get it for you. Here, Prince Bon. Is this the one?
Yeah, I think so. That's the one, probably.
It's up to you to finish cleaning yourself up now.
Right.
Are you alright?
Oh, Fushi, I've been selected for the expedition with you and Prince Bon in your care.
What's your name?
Everyone calls me Toto, so I guess you can too.
You have a lot of courage, Toto. Tell me, why did you go in the cesspit?
I have to prove that I'm a useful asset to the prince if someone like me is going to continue serving the royal family at the castle. It really is my pleasure. I'll do anything for the prince. Oh. Is this it? Is this really the handkerchief the prince had?
I'm pretty sure that's the one. He even called it his precious handkerchief.
Oh, really? The prince said...
Toto, are you in love?
Huh?
Are you in love with Bon?
Of course not. I'm a guy, so no way.
I was just asking. There. Be calm.
Don't you know you can't approach a horse from behind? It seems you're still not familiar with horseback riding.
I'll have to figure it out along the way. Hey, Kahaku. Can you tell me if it's possible for two men to fall in love?
I think so. What I mean to say is the world's a big place. It's made up of all kinds of people. Not that I'd know about such things. And you? Have you ever fallen in love, Fushi? And do you prefer men or women?
I guess girls. I was a boy for a long time, after all.
I think it would be okay if you fell in love with a man. You're a woman right now, after all. It's not beyond possibility when you think about it, right?
I guess that's true.
Yeah. What made you suddenly bring this subject up with me?
I was just asking because I don't know.
Huh?
I've spent most of my time all alone on an island. Bon wants me to make a friend, get a lover. He wants me to learn to smile.
Then I hope you find a lover soon. Very soon.
Are you ready for the parade to begin, Fushi?
I guess.
Come on, you aren't smiling at all like I told you. That's what we agreed upon.
Smile!
This week's Best Honest Award goes to Fushi! He is not a demon, but a holy warrior who has protected the people from the knockers for years! Godspeed! Our Prince Bon was so impressed by Fushi that he has decided to aid him in his important quest!
Fushi, look this way!
There are some things in this world that we can see, and some that we cannot. It seems so obvious now, but it took me a long time to realize that. Why? Because I can see everything. Obviously, I could see the future too. I am Prince Bon Nicoli La Tasty Peach Euralis, the man who will someday become king. My daddy, the king. My fancy mummy. My snotty kid brother, Torta. My adorable kid sister, Poco. And then there's me, the oldest, Bonshin, also known as Bon, raised with great care by many grown-ups to one day replace my father as the future king. I was most attached to the one who tucked me in every single night.
Hey, can you please tell me what makes me so special? You're special because you are someone who can share the gift that makes you special. I can share what makes me special? Yes. And you're not alone because the immortal boy is special too, just like you.
Immortal? We're talking about him again, aren't we?
She never did tell me his name, not even once. But she told me stories of the immortal boy every night. It always put me to sleep. My second closest childhood friend was the kitchen dweller, Fen. When Mummy snuck broccoli into my food, he would always warn me beforehand since he knew it was the thing I hated to eat the most.
I don't want to eat it, Mommy.
This is a delicious stew. You'll love it.
You must be quicker, like a dance.
My third closest friend was the one-armed swordmaster named Nixon.
I got you! I killed you!
Don't throw at me, you must jab!
Thanks to him, I became a very good swordsman. Although I was the only one who could see them, by no means did that seem a bad thing to me. But there was one person that I wished dearly to befriend. The girl who came to the castle 3 times a week.
Today's the day I finally talk to her. Hey, what are you up to today? Hey, that's cute. Can I see what you're working on? Oh, of course. You are... Would you please stay at this castle full-time from now on?
Found you, Big Bro Bro. What are you doing out there in the courtyard all by yourself? Big Bro Bro.
Okuo, there was a super cute girl here a moment ago.
You're in love, aren't you?
You're in love, you say? Must be a sly fox who's broken the castle rules. How foul.
No, Mommy, it's just Bro Bro's usual thing of seeing people again.
Let me go! No! What are you doing to me?
Be very still now.
You promise that this will really get rid of the devil himself who's been tempting him once and for all?
Indeed. The stars in the night sky tell me clearly that if the prince can survive through the night, he will prevail against his demons.
You heard what he said, Bon. I can't take you worrying me anymore.
Mommy.
It seemed that I had caused everyone in the castle an awful lot of worry.
I'm sorry this happened to you, Prince. Thank you for talking to me today. Until we meet again.
Have you left me forever? I never even got a chance to ask you your name.
Are you okay, Prince Bon?
Who cares about some lass? You need to forget all about her.
I should go too. This seems like a good time.
But why? Please stay.
I don't want you to be the castle weirdo any more than you already are. It's time for me to go back to Fushi.
Fushi? The immortal boy? I thought you made him up as a bedtime story.
No, it's all true. When you look up into the sky, there will be a big bird flying alone. Fushi is beneath that bird. He'll be there with the biggest shadow you've ever seen in your life.
Before you go, who are you?
Come meet me someday.
That was 15 years ago. But just when my childhood memories had begun to grow hazy, it happened. I still think another color would suit Daddy's complexion better. Huh? My last will and testament. The future king of Euralis is to be the second prince... Torta! What is this, Daddy? What is this? Why are you making snotty little Torta the future king of Euralis?
Where did you find that, Bon?
I was building you a new shelf as a surprise when I found it.
Let me ask you, Bon, on the average, what do you normally spend your monthly allowance on?
Oh, well, this month I designed matching outfits for me and Pocoa to wear. It was a special surprise for her birthday. And last month I bought some new fall accessories for Mummy's favorite horse.
Meanwhile, Torta's been donating his allowance to the orphanage, as well as spending his money fixing the old flooring in the hospital. Between you and your brother, who do you think is more fit to be the next king?
So that selling out to the people makes you that much better of a king? I was just trying to be my best self for the sake of everyone in the kingdom. What's wrong with that?
Thank you, Prince Torta. I appreciate it.
That's when it hit me. I suddenly realized there were things I couldn't see. Damn it! I'll show you all! I'm going to be the one who will become king one day! But how? Daddy's will. Isn't that... Does that immortal boy she was talking about really exist? 1,000 gold coins for capturing him. He's a bad person. But if I catch him, then everything will be hunky-dory with Daddy. He might finally accept me as king.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
It's been a year since you left the castle, Prince Bon. Do you think that maybe it's time you gave up looking for him?
Shush, Toto. You don't have to worry about me.
But it's hopeless, my prince. Fushi might have already changed forms many times.
Oh, he's here all right. I looked to the sky and saw a bird flying alone over this town.
There are many birds flying in every town.
You made it. I'm glad you came.
Our first destination is the village of Libu. We should be there by tomorrow. This is our friend Kahaku, the leader of the Guardians. He's deployed tens of thousands of soldiers across the land to protect the people. A very noble activity indeed. The best way to make people understand the threat of the Knockers is to introduce them to yet another strange being, the legendary immortal one, Fushi. I'd like you to print something along those lines for the next edition of Bonshin Weekly.
We're all done packing up the explosive arrows.
Excellent, thanks, Fushi.
I'm not sure why you're in such a hurry for it, though. We could have made that equipment after we got to the village.
No, once we arrive at the village, our main assignment will be tending to the people.
Damn it, Bon! Toto's not a chair, you know! Get off him!
What are you talking about, Fushi? Toto was hired to fill the elite position of chair to the prince. It's a tremendous honor to be sat on by two of the butt cheeks from the royal family.
Don't you feel bad for taking advantage of Toto's love for you?
Actually, the truth is you're really not my type. Thanks anyway.
Oh, sorry, Prince Bon. Fushi has the wrong idea about my service to you. By love, he means, well,
Forgive me, Toto, but I can no longer see you serving as my chair. You're hereby demoted to the Royal Sock Department.
I've gone and lost the sacred trust of Prince Bon.
I apologize. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm very sorry.
I think Bro, the prince likes to surround himself with cute, dainty, well-behaved little girls. In other words, the exact opposite of you.
Princess Pocoa!
You came with us?
Please don't tell my big bro. It's just boring without him.
Bon, have you taken your evil-warding medicine? You need to make sure to take it every day. And don't you dare lay a hand on any of the girls in town. Those demons will be quick to seduce a prince of your high royal status and stature.
It's okay, I know all that, Mummy. But thank you for thinking of me. Oh, you want more kisses?
I really don't need to be loved or appreciated by the prince. As long as I can support him from afar, I'm happy.
What do you like about Prince Bon?
There's so much, but if I had to pick, I like the glimmer in his eyes the most. It's a little embarrassing when I hear myself say it out loud.
Off you go now.
Kahaku. Is it painful to love someone? Does it hurt your heart?
Huh? Well, yes.
Watch now, everyone! Behold the miracles of Fushi! Listen up, everyone. We will use these to fight the knockers. We'll rebuild the village to make it easier to fight. We've prepared everything you'll need.
Immortal One. Would you please use your holy abilities to return my poor son's leg? It was chopped off by a band of thieves.
I'm sorry, that's not something I'm able to do.
Hercus! Hercus, are you here?
Sir!
Hercus here has lost his right leg, too. I made him a fantastic artificial one to replace it. Please replicate it, Fushi. Support team, prepare the alterations to make it fit him.
Thank you, Great Immortal One. Thanks so much.
I'll leave plenty of spares for him.
Fushi, Hercus, thank you for bringing happiness to those people again.
I'm glad to have been of help, my prince.
It was Bon who made them happy.
A knocker is headed to the village. It will arrive soon.
Knockers! Get back! Quickly now! Don't just stand there, Fushi!
But how?
It was written all over your face!
Everyone, please evacuate the village! It's dangerous here!
Good job, Kahaku!
Thanks! That's an enormous knocker.
Fire! Where did it go? Is it working?
The core of the knocker is underground, 35 steps ahead, 25 meters down.
Kahaku, take care of them!
Right! Hang on! Fushi! Catch!
Got it!
Fushi! Fushi, are you all right?
I'm okay.
Oh, thank goodness you're immortal, Fushi. Everyone all right? Dewey, Douglas, Mickey, Corey, Tyrone, Rolls?
No casualties, Your Highness.
Huh? No! Where's...
Bon?
Thomas! He's here! Help him out of there, quick! Thomas! You're alive, Thomas!
Prince Bon.
Oh, my Thomas is alive! Thank you, everyone! It's another happy day for me, thanks to you! Let's all of us keep up the pace tomorrow!
Look at this, sir. It's a portrait of my son, who you generously named after yourself.
Oh, I remember that kid. He got so big. Prince Bon, what do you think of my hairstyle? Pretty awesome, huh? Magnificent. Featured in the next Bonshin Weekly.
This is incredible. I can't believe I get to be Prince Bon's chair.
Everyone seems to really like Prince Bon, don't they?
Of course they do.
Obviously they do.
That's because Prince Bon loves everyone too. He keeps a good eye on them.
And so our spectacular travels together were underway. The people greeted me with open arms, and Fushi responded to my expectations well. But 2 weeks later, at the Uga Castle in Il Cerida, we were met with an unexpected challenge.
Fushi, if you are truly a holy servant of God, please prove it to us with some evidence. This way. The daughter of the castle lord, Anna.
Please, I'm begging you, please help my daughter. She's almost out of time.
It hurts right here, doesn't it?
Please, please, I don't want to die.
Fushi, where are you going?
There's nothing I can do for her.
I knew he was a con man.
Fushi! Fushi.
Can't stand being in there with her.
I believe that once people leave their bodies, the dead are free to do all the things they wanted to do before but couldn't. That's how the Guardians are taught to understand life and death. Even if that girl inside dies, she won't be in such a state of grieving as you may think.
I want to die too, so I can be with all of them.
You shouldn't say things like that, Fushi. You wouldn't like if I, Prince Bon, became terribly sad.
I don't really care.
Oh, Fushi, you poor thing. The girl you're being, she died so very young when you knew her, didn't she? She must have dearly wanted to grow up and be with you for her whole life. I'm sorry, but Anna died.
Please, won't you please bring my daughter back to life?
I can't.
The town doctor, the Bennett priest, and the shamans couldn't save her life. You're my very last hope. You can make anything happen, can't you? Oh, please, she's my precious only daughter.
Fushi, why don't you show him the full extent of your abilities?
Huh?
He's hurting so much. Stayed awake this entire week for his daughter. She won't be able to rest in peace as long as her father suffers like this.
All right, I'll do it. He'll probably be disappointed, though.
This is all I can give you. I can become your deceased daughter, if you want.
Oh, Lord, please forgive us for our misgivings.
All I can leave you with is an empty shell of her. I'm done here, Bon. Let's go.
You demon.
Is something the matter with you?
No. He was just standing here talking to me a moment ago. I wonder where he went off to.
You mean someone from this castle?
Oh, no. Just a personal matter. Sorry to bother. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help, my lord. But I believe that your beloved daughter is resting peacefully in heaven above. She's standing at the gate, smiling next to the god of the Church of Bennett.
Good Prince Euralis, I want to thank you. But how? Oh, Anna! Your body is warm again.
Huh?
What is this? She's breathing. No. She's come back to life.
Mr. Black? You knew from the very beginning, didn't you? Why didn't you tell him he could do that? Fushi will be happy when I tell him. going to tell Fushi right now. Or should I? No. Wait a second, Bonchin. Let's think this through.
I want to die too, so I can be with all of them.
What's the matter, Bon? Come on, let's get going.
You may not believe it, but my daughter truly came back to life after you left. Please, come back again. I'd like to thank you properly.
What's wrong with you, Bon? You're sweating like crazy.
Oh, you're worried for me, are you? That's so kind of you.
Is there something on your mind? I'll hear you out if you want to talk.
Well, Fushi, say like your friends came back to life, and they showed up. I was wondering if something like that happened to you, how would you react? Would you go off with them instead of me?
Yeah, of course I would.
Ah!
No, I mean, it's not that I don't like you or anything. You're a good person and all. But still, compared to all of them, you're just not.
Fine, Fushi, if that's how you feel, I have my own ideas too!
Bon? I'm sorry.
I'm a good person, huh? You're so wrong about that. Well, you'll learn. I'm just a narrow-minded man manipulating you to get what I want. You are too, aren't you? Black One. I'm able to see what you see. I'm going to become king. Until then, Fushi is mine. How are you feeling after your ordeal, Anna?
As soon as I woke up, all the pain I had in my body before had suddenly disappeared.
Thanks to Fushi's regenerative abilities, I suppose. I don't think that Fushi himself has realized he has such an ability yet. If he finds out about it, he'll never be able to spend another day of his life in peace. Doubt.
Prince, we were just wondering if there's any chance that you could get Fushi to revive the two of us as well.
We would like that very much. Please, we promise we won't tell anyone.
Sorry, no. He can't produce things he hasn't seen.
But he could if he saw us.
I don't know. Don't either of you dare talk about this in front of Fushi. I'll get an earful from the guy who's following him.
I don't understand. Why are you keeping it from him?
He's going to find out soon enough, even if I don't tell him now. But still, now is definitely the wrong time.
I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored! This sucks! This sucks, this sucks, this sucks! Come on, Fushi. Tell Big Roper you want to go into the city for some fun!
Huh?
That's a royal order from Princess Pocoa, or I'll have you killed.
Hey, Bon. It's a bit boring here. Maybe we could go into the city? People are asking.
Oh, I see. You're right. Let's go. I hope you all enjoy this little rest and relaxation break in the city. Don't get lost, and remember, drink responsibly. Dismissed.
Fushi, let's explore the town.
Wow, you know the city pretty well, huh?
Sure do. They have a shop with delicious sweets over there.
Love between two men is a beautiful thing. It warms my heart.
When I think of Fushi, though, I don't really picture her as a man. I'm pretty sure that she just needs more time to embrace her femininity to the fullest.
Are you sure about giving him Fushi?
The prince made his decision for the sake of the kingdom of Euralis. Don't press any further.
The Church of Bennett has captured the immortal Fushi! He's not the demon they say! All those who love him should be angry! Don't let the church get away with this!
Get back, Fushi!
Set him free! We demand
What are you doing up there, Toto? You are out of place to speak to the crowd from up there. Do you need to talk? Come down. I promise to hear you out. There, that's my child. Now, tell me what you were doing. Quickly, before I decide to send you back to the sea.
And what exactly do you think that you're doing? Are you selling Fushi out?
How dare you suggest I would sell out?
You know that we're going to die before he does. It doesn't matter to us, but if we're charged as heretics, then that means Fushi is going to suffer forever because of you!
Do you know why my beloved kingdom of Euralis has managed to remain so peaceful and happy for so many years? Because the royal family always made the best choices. Choices that had to be made for the good of the people, even when the decisions were incredibly difficult.
You
thing you did was cave to the Church of Bennett's threats!
You don't understand that securing the safety of a kingdom's people often comes at a steep price!
Yeah, okay, whatever you say! I know that you're just saving your own ass!
Enough, Todo!
Todo!
Kahaku, what happened to your restraining order?
I don't trust you enough to follow your orders anymore.
You...
Silence! What is this commotion? Why the gathering?
Forgive us, my lord. We captured an immortal devil, and then some of the commoners became upset about his imprisonment.
I was told that they were invited here for the city's sake, to help us. Has Fushi violated our laws?
No, but there was a possibility he was about to.
I don't think the people are as convinced as you seem to be. Listen to me, Supreme Pontiff. If you don't prove the Church's legitimacy of the charges right now, this unrest will never abate.
That's exactly right!
In this casket is the body of Elder Hanui, who passed away 2 days ago. Hanui dedicated his entire life to the mission of the Church of Bennett. There's a rumor going around that Fushi can bring the dead back to the world of the living.
If he's a servant of the devil, as I suspect, he could never bring a true servant of God like the Elder Hanui back to life. On the other hand, if he truly has the Lord's blessings deep within himself, then he will prove it to us all with a miracle we will glorify for the ages.
Fushi, you don't have to do this! It'll only make you miserable!
I know that, thank you, but I have to do it. I have to prove to them I'm not God's servant. Then I'll be the only one punished. And then, the people of Euralis will be safe.
Don't do it! Stop, Fushi! The moment you find out about your own worth, about your own power, no one will ever be able to control you again.
So, here I go.
What happened?
He isn't coming back to life?
Is he done trying?
It looks like the rumor is untrue. All he's done is produce another corpse.
He's a servant of the devil!
Run, my prince!
Bastard!
Todo!
Let's go, Your Highness!
No, but Todo!
It's too late!
Contact the others!
Right! Go, Your Highness!
No, but Todo!
It's too late!
Todo! Todo! This must be a nightmare. Where am I? Ah! The precious hand-me-down armor that my grandpa gave me! It's gone! What is this place? Oh! Ah! Ah!
Where am I? Is everyone safe?
They were taken away. The prince as well as the woman dressed as a man.
Bon and Todo! That's not what they had promised! They said if they captured me, then everyone else could go free!
Yes, it seems they fooled you.
Why didn't you wake me up from this sooner? Why are you always like this? I need to get out of here. How many exits?
None. It's an iron cell.
Inevitably, there are times in life when all you can do is sit around and wait, spinning in circles, unable to reach your goals. Yet there's nowhere to run either. Restrained and frustrated, all you can do is breathe.
Iron cell or not, I'm not going to just sit here.
I'm getting out!
once isn't going to cut it.
What is it that you're attempting to do?
Boozman once told me that fire can melt iron. They must have thrown me in here from that scene